Alright guys, it's me, Butterfly Spirit 314. So guys, I want to show you some of the things that I learned in my belly dance class. And then I'll talk about my belly dance class experience. And just basically go from there. I did record a YouTube live, but unfortunately my voice was not picked up. But the good thing about it is that I found out that for the last few lives, basically my voice hasn't been picked up because it was going through my gaming controller, but that's not going to happen anymore because I unplugged that thing, so it is not going to be giving me any more problems. And I don't know if it was my computer did something weird, who knows. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys a few of a couple of belly dance moves that I learned today. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you guys. I do have on what's called a hip scarf, and I'm going to take it off so you guys can see what it looks like. Let me see if I can bring it up. There you go. So you see this hip scarf? So this hip scarf was actually given to me by someone. So this was given to me by my ex-boyfriend's mom. She was in belly dancing and she gave this to me, and since she gave it to me, I've had it and I have not used it until today when I took my actual class today. So I got to use it and stuff. So I'm gonna, I don't know, there we go. I kind of like to have it on the side. For me, it just makes more sense. Anyway, I don't think it really matters how anybody wears it. I won't really know until I actually am taking classes more frequently or anything like that. But yeah, so I'm going to step back and I'm going to show you guys a couple of the moves that I learned today for you guys to kind of see. It is a little loose, so I'm going to tighten it up a little bit. When I was actually in my belly dance class today, my hip scarf actually came off. So it actually did come off, which was somewhat embarrassing for like a second, but it happens to other people too, so it's completely fine. So let's get into the moves. So, and I'm not a belly dance teacher, so don't think I'm an expert at this. I've only had one class. But I was taught by a teacher today a little bit silence and basic moves and some advanced moves. So, yay. All right, so I'm going to show you the up hip, down hip. So up, 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 and down, 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 down. And then same thing over this. So up, 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 and down, 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 down. So that's a little bit, and I'll kind of slow it down because it goes a little fast. So up, 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 and down, 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 down. And then here, up, 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 and down, 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 down. So that's what I learned today. Was the up hip, down hip today, and stuff. So those are a couple of the moves I learned. I am hot from just doing just that, because to move your hips that way, it definitely generates heat in your body. So if you're like cold in the wintertime, that could definitely be something to kind of warm you up. When I'm in my pole dancing classes, it takes like, I have to like do stretches and different things to warm up. But you know, maybe I'll start doing like the hip up and down, and maybe that might warm me up a lot faster than the stretches that we do in pole dance. So that could definitely be something that I could do, because usually my blood doesn't get pumping like that when I'm doing like other like warm-ups for my dance classes. But yeah, I do think it's fun. I think this is such a beautiful and pretty hip scarf. Like I said, it was a gift, and I definitely want to be careful with it. It was nice to take it to the class. I like hearing the clink of I like that, and the down, 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 down. I like hearing the clink. In a way, it's like kind of different, but I like hearing the way like it goes and stuff. Now I am moving my hips, so if you do have like some issues with your hips or something, I would definitely say that maybe you might want to shy away from doing belly dancing. Maybe you want to make sure you have the approval of your doctors and stuff if you have like any hip problems, because belly dance does use the hips. It also uses the core muscles as well, so it definitely does use that. There was a move we were learning. I don't know if I can remember. I did learn in belly dance, we do stand like this, so we do that, and then we and then same thing. So and then down. And so it's kind of that. So I don't know why we stand that way, but we do in belly dance. So that's something I learned today, and thanks. There was the chest shimmy. I don't even know if I can remember the chest shimmy. I think is it's like that. I think it's my hands like I think I'm doing great. I could be messing up miserably, but hey, it is what it is. I think I was doing it right. I think we did this too. And then I think that, but we did do that. So I want to take this darling off here and be careful with her. I don't know how to care for a hip scarf or anything, but I am going to, I do store it by putting it here inside here, and I'm gonna store mine inside, not outside, because I want the clinkies to stay inside and things. So I'm gonna lay that down. Okay, so you guys may be wondering, okay, so what was your experience like? All right, so I can't tell you for certain how many people was in my class, because I didn't spend time really counting people in class. What I can tell you is I can say this. I can say maybe there was probably like 12 ladies in the class, probably. Some were there for a while. Some people kind of left. So the number didn't really stay constant for the amount of people. I showed up late to class because I was having trouble with a parking kiosk that I finally got to work. My belly dance class actually took place at a local library. It was a free event that I got to attend, which was really great. And it was, we got to dance in the room that was very beautiful. It was very beautiful, beautiful floor and everything. Very nice studio space and things. Didn't look like we were at a library, but I actually was. We were upstairs. So that was pretty fun. So we can kind of make, as much noise and stuff as we kind of wanted to. The music could be, as loud as we wanted it to and stuff. It didn't disturb anybody else that was in the library, which was really cool. All right, so let's see. Other people, so there was options, and I forgot to fill out the sign-in sheet. I think my mind was just kind of jumping into the class than it was like filling out the sign-in sheet. But that's okay. So the hip scarves are something that you can expect to see in a belly dance class if you decide to go into one. I didn't even know what the scarf I had was called until today by my teacher. So I learned. My teacher has been doing belly dance for 8 years. So she said she had been teaching it for 8 years and things, which I thought was really cool. And I think it's really cool to be able to learn from somebody who actually has kind of mastered the art of a dance because they know what they're talking about, I also like how my teacher actually, she kind of added some movements into it that were kind of her own that she kind of came up with. There were some hand movements that she kind of came up with and things like that, which I thought were really cool and stuff. And I think it just is a way for belly dance to kind of to add your own fresh moves into it is pretty cool, while also staying true to the art of it, which is really nice. Let's see. I will tell you, I was hot. I, was breaking a sweat a lot in class. You can expect, to drink a lot of water if you go into a belly dance class. For me, I had to take water breaks quite a bit so that my other classmates and stuff, because I don't think anybody really expected the class to require water. I will say what surprised me is that the class was for an hour and a half and I thought it was only going to be for an hour, and so that was a shock. I was kind of wondering in the class, I was like, oh my gosh, how long is this going to go on? How long? There were some ladies. There are ladies of different ages in the class. There were no gentlemen in the class or anything like that. And it was an event, I guess, for us gals, I guess. And it was really something that was, cool. To really participate in, especially because it was free. And I really got a really good amount of value from the class, and I really loved that. I really, 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 really did love that. I will say, let's see what else. In a belly dance class, you can expect to be on your feet a lot, because in belly dance, you're on your feet, It's not really something where, you're going to be you're not going to be on the floor or anything like that, or stretching or anything. You're not going to do that. You're not going to have a warm up where you're going to be doing any Pilates moves or any stretches to warm up for belly dance. It's not really going to work that way in any shape or form. You are going to be on your feet warming up, and you will warm up really fast. So if you're looking for a winter hobby to start, belly dance could be great for you because it will warm you up. It will warm up your body fast. It definitely will. So just for those of you who are looking for a winter hobby to try out. It is for people of different ages, so anybody can kind of jump in and do it. I think some kids can do belly dance. I think adult women can do it, teenage girls can do it and stuff. I think it just all depends. People have to have discretion. Like for kids, obviously their parents are going to have to let them do it, of course. I'm not giving any endorsement that kids have to do it or anything. So other than that, I will say that I had a really good time. I was impatient because I didn't know the class was an hour and a half. I will say one thing that would have made the class a little bit better would have been, I think if the teacher would have had handouts for us to take the, a handout with the moves on it, I think that would have really helped a lot. I really think it would have. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can think of. I think there's like this one strand of my hair that's just like driving me nuts. It's like, it's driving me bonkers. There we go. It's like, it's driving me bonkers. I don't know why. So anyway, let's see if I can think of anything else. Oh, you guys may ask, do you have to wear any kind of special shoes? You can wear, like in the belly dance class, I was just wearing a t-shirt and some jeans. Just like the outfit I have on now is pretty much what I was wearing in class. Pretty much the same thing, and my hip scarf, and I was good to go, pretty much. I would say you can wear tennis shoes. So you definitely can. You just want to make sure you move your feet in them comfortably. And my teacher, she actually was she was actually in socks. So, yeah, she was comfortable with that. I was about to take my shoes off, but I'm like, no, I'll just stay in my shoes. But the fact that I did that in shoes is pretty good. Because usually when I'm in pole dance, either we wear socks or we don't wear socks. So it kind of depends, depending on what we're doing. But yeah, my feet were not on fire or anything like that. They definitely weren't. I definitely did feel like, that I had a workout after it was over and stuff. A lot of people were sweating throughout the class and stuff. You'll definitely sweat in the class and stuff. But it's good, and it's fun, and it's very healthy, very nice. So I think it's a really great thing, very awesome, and thanks too. So I feel grateful that my hip scarf was given to me, and I just feel so grateful to actually have my hip scarf and have it be something given to me, because when somebody gives you a gift and that gift has something to do with what they do as a livelihood, something that brings them joy, and they give you that, in a way, it's like them giving you joy. And that's something that I really am happy about. So I'm very grateful to have my hip scarf, and I will take it with me to my classes and stuff and everything. In fact, there was an identical hip scarf to the one that I was wearing that I received as a gift in the class. So I'm actually glad. Nobody got to take their hip scarves home. They were not something people could take with them. So if you're expecting to go to a class and take a hip scarf home, you can't do that. Not from what I saw. You're just borrowing them and everything. You don't have to worry about being skinny or, what your weight is or anything like that. It's not about that. What it's about is basically going in and having a good time and learning some cool moves. I did learn some intro moves. I learned some advanced moves, but by and large, I just feel like I'm happy that I got to learn it, at all. And I have 2 more classes coming up, which I'm very excited about. And I would like to take some classes at a local studio at some point. So, not some point, I mean sometime very soon. I mean, like, seriously. So, there's a studio that I would like to take classes at that offers belly dance classes, and I'm going to be doing that. And things. I think, my teacher also said that, she said, wow, this is your first class, but you kind of caught on fast. I was like, I'm like, well, maybe it's because I'm a pole dancer, so maybe that's why, and things, and maybe that's why. Also, I did do a ballet warm-up yesterday, where I was working on my hips, and I also did a knee strengthening workout, so that helped. So my body was kind of more prepared and ready for this, which I didn't think I was going to be doing. In fact, I almost like last night, I was over here thinking like, okay, I'm going to have my belly dance class tomorrow. Okay, what is it going to be like in the afternoon? And then I'm finally like, oh my gosh, just at 9:30 on Saturday, like in the morning. Whoa. But yeah, it worked out, but at least the next time I know it's going to be an hour and a half, so at least I can expect that. But I I really think that teacher should go back into teaching because she's really good at it, and she has so much energy. She's a young gal, and she's like really like energetic and everything, and she was really willing to answer people's questions and stuff, which was really great. There was a girl that had already been attending the classes. I thought this was the first class ever, but they had some classes I guess earlier in November, I guess, and stuff that I didn't know about. So it was a girl that's taken 3 classes. This was her third class, and I thought it was her first class, but I guess like she's still getting the hang of it. But I guess it's kind of interesting because I come in and people are like, I didn't see this person in the last couple classes, and this person comes in the first day, and what the hell? She's like fucking slaying the whole thing, you know? And I'm just like, meanwhile, here I am like, oh my gosh, am I doing this right? Like I do in pole dance, you know? So, yeah. Definitely bring your water bottle if you're going to be doing a belly dance. Bring a towel if you feel like you're going to have to wipe off your brow a lot. Be prepared to be working your hips a lot, your knees, and also your core, because you're going to be doing that too. So, and I want to tell you guys, there is more than one type of belly dance out there. There's many different types that you can learn. So, you know, if you want to get into it, jump into it if you want to. So, other than that, with that note, guys, thank you so much for watching, and bye for now. Bye.